With healing, there is a controversy you have to get over in your mind because we speak not things that we speak what we want to see. You have to get that picture of what you want to happen firmly in your head, in your mind, knowing what you want to happen, expecting it to happen as you speak it to happen. And it's not like we have a choice about this. I mean, Jesus was very clear. He sent out the disciples saying, as you go, know that the kingdom of God is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. So it's not like we have a choice whether we want to do that or not. This is what he told the disciples to do. Now, I know many churches out there don't make disciples. It's probably part of what they say they do, but they probably don't make disciples. And frankly, that's because making disciples is hard. It takes energy. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes an investment of money. Big investment of time. And it's not something that, I don't want to say this wrong, but it's not something that everybody can do. People want to do it, but they don't want to put in the work to do it. They don't want to renew their mind to the fact that they can do it. And so simple things like, say you have a headache or a pain in your head, and what do you do about that? You tell it to go. And yeah, it still hurts. But as you tell it to go, believe it will go, it has to leave. But it has to leave before you start doubting. It has to leave before you start questioning, did that work? Or saying it doesn't work. Because now you just put in the activity to stop it from working rather than keep it working. So it's kind of one of those things that you have to learn to walk in it. And as you go and do it, it will get easier. Absolutely. But you have to cross that chicken line and do it. It's not a one-size-fits-all, say the statement, and it goes. Now, the more you believe, the more faith you have, the more you exercise it, the quicker you get at getting results. Sometimes you have to add action to that. So in the form of the headache, perhaps picture the sword of the Spirit. Actually take your hands and slice that sword through the pain. And the first time you do it, usually it's kind of shocking because you obeyed using the sword of the Spirit, and it will stop the shock of the pain. I mean, it just cuts the pain. Now, if the pain was caused by something spiritual, you just sliced it in half. It's going to leave. But if it was something physical, slicing it, cut whatever it was so that it doesn't hurt. And these things matter because now what you have to do is not talk yourself out of it, not question it afterwards. Now, the next time you do it, it might work right away again. But the next time you do it, it might also not work because you've been questioning that in the back of your mind instead of walking it out. So you want to walk this out and get stronger in it every single time you do it. Get strong and keep practicing. Keep working at this. This is something that you have to develop. Another way is like, see, you have pain in your shoulder, and it's a reoccurring pain, but it goes away sometimes. You don't know what the key is, why it happens, why it doesn't. Reach over and grab that shoulder and throw it at the feet of Jesus. And in your mind, you're picturing yanking whatever's causing that pain out, and you're throwing it at the feet of Jesus, which is where the demons go. So you've now yanked out whatever's causing that pain in your spiritual realm and toss it at the feet of Jesus while telling the shoulder to be pain-free. And it typically will be pain-free. So you have to start walking in this two-dimensional world. We're seated in heaven at the right hand of Jesus Christ, and we're also seated here in this world. Now, in heaven, we know there is no pain. There's no sorrow, so we don't take that pain and sorrow here on this earth. We throw it away. You have to start walking this out. You have to get strong at it. You have to be ready to do that for others. And when the time comes that you need to do bigger battles, you'll be able to step on that level of faith that you're now up to and go up from there. Because we want to be in that place where we're getting stronger and stronger as we go up that ladder so that we can deal with something like major injuries, major problems, a broken arm, where you can see the bones sticking out. The first time that you ever see that, it's gross. I mean, you can see the points of the bones sticking out. But to be able to put your hand by it and watch those bones go back in place, that's going to take something that you probably didn't have if you'd never practiced healing before. So you need to work into this. You need to get stronger. You need to start practicing it, because you can't practice, when you're walking through Walmart. You can't put somebody in the freezer section, let them cool off there while you go get strong. No, you need to be able to take care of it in your everyday life. You need to call it lifestyle Christianity. You need to talk to it right now. I need to get strong, stay strong, walk strong. Therefore, when you come upon a chronic problem or something where somebody knows all the physical damage that's been done to their body by x-rays and MRIs, and they know every little piece that's wrong, you need to be able to cut through all that and walk into what you're saying you can do. That's a little bit of a lesson to get you started today. I want you to stay blessed. Have a great day. Like and share this with anybody you know that's walking in pain and they want to